So let's get right into what we're here today and start talking about. As you guys know, you've been with us now from the very beginning. When we first started this process of getting into crypto, Samarth and I looked at a router first approach. And that was really our strategy, and with the contracts, all that and whatnot. But as we were working with Michael and the team, one of the things we really felt important is to bring something to the crypto community. And we've been working behind the scenes and talking a little bit about Genesis and Delta and Alpha and all these great stuff, and wonderful to name things. But we're now at a position where we can bring something directly to the crypto community. And in fact, on Christmas Eve, December 24th, we'll be launching our platform so that you can come onto our platform immediately and start earning crypto day one. Minute one, you'll be able to come on and start earning crypto. And we think that is so important that from a community standpoint, that we get immediate engagement. You guys have been with us, you've been supporting us, been backing us, and now it's time to give back. And really, the first thing we can do is have through a web extension, you can come on, click on to the site, sign up, and you start earning your crypto. And Samartha and Michael and the team have been working tirelessly, putting this all together. We're very excited about it. We have some marketing strategies that we'll talk about later on that we're also very excited about. But we wanted to be the first to really talk about our launch on Christmas Eve, and there will be a 24-hour drop, if you will, around the world. NORAD tracks Santa. We'll be able to track, our Cirus drops all over the world as we go out. So that's always cool. And so, yeah, Michael, maybe you can talk a little bit more about the web extension and specifically maybe some screenshots. I don't know if you want to start showing some screenshots. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, and we'll take this flow, really understanding why kind of calling this evolution of Cirus is so relevant to what we want to do in the future of building this ecosystem and really tackling the data industry. So a lot of the things that we had to look at, not from just a go-to-market strategy, from macro level industry approach, from supply chain management, all of these things kind of had to make this decision right for us. So our approach was to bring something that was a global first approach, because we all know, especially in business, time to market is key. If we can't execute in the time that we say we're going to do it, it's going to become irrelevant. So our whole focus has been focused on a global first approach. We obviously still have the ISP engagements still active, still going through. It's going to be always under the way, especially in the India region. We also are going to be fixated on how we can deploy that over the longevity of time, because that ensures baked in adoption. But the main focus for us right now is to make sure what we do is relevant. It makes sure that we can bring something that everybody can engage with and everybody can earn crypto right from day one. So what we've done in this first product is that we've coupled a lot of our understanding of user experience to wallet deployments, to earning crypto and all that, place it all together neatly into one product that not only will you be able to earn crypto, it will also be able to use all the analytics from your browsing history. You'll be able to pull that information in. You'll be able to earn more by referring friends and ambassadorships, and you'll be able to tie that directly into a wallet, all built under one hood. And so we wanted to come out with something fresh, with something that has a clean user experience. We're happy to present that today. And so we'll click it over to David to run through a few screenshots. But more importantly, I wanted to really understand the thesis as to why we made this shift, and also why this evolves into the Cirus experience. And we'll talk more on what that means as you start the progress through first product all the way down to the router, what that means for the user journey. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in our roadmap as well. So we can kick it over and we can go through some screenshots. This is the first glimpse of the Cirus web extension. This is our first product coming to market. And simply, you download this extension. Within 2 clicks, you're starting to earn real value from your data. As you can see on the first main screen right now, you have value, which is essentially your Cirus earnings. That's in the top part of the screen. Surf and earn, which is a button which basically allows the user to either turn on the ability to earn from their data or turn it off if they want to enter into private mode or whatever they choose. And the second function there, obviously data vault, that takes them to the user preferences as to what they want to share, what they don't want to share, how this information is tracked. We want to be extremely transparent with everybody who comes onto the platform. They choose how they want to engage and how they want to share their information. Again, all completely secured to the user's privacy. And then below that, you'll have unclaimed rewards. So idea is as you build up your bank of tokens from surfing the internet and building this, you can now action this. So you can actually transfer this to a wallet. So the ability for us to now take the user from not just earning data in their first instance, but also now moving them along the journey. Now they can be able to transact and use that currency in multiple different ways. So David, if you want to go to the second screen there. So one of the components that will be tying into all of this stuff is, making sure that there's a rewards ability. So people will level up and people will have different engagements to how they evolve in the system. We're obviously developing, you've seen in our white paper, NFT components and data NFT components. This will all tie into how the user actually builds their profile, but also earns a multiple on their data or a certain function of how they earn more in the Cirus experience. We'll go to the third tab. So this is really where the action takes place. This is your wallet, right? The wallet will now hold your Cirus earnings, which is, again, tied from all the data earnings you've earned from surfing the web. And you'll be able to have it here. The great part about this is that any person coming into the system, whether you're crypto literate or not, you'll be able to access a wealth of different assets that you can now trade between. You can swap Cirus for Ethereum or swap Cirus for Tether. We'll integrate multiple different tokens into this wallet as we develop and as we grow. And there'll be some pretty strategic partnerships that we'll be integrating into this as well. But the whole idea is that under this wheelhouse, the user doesn't have to leave the experience. They can create direct value from their earnings inside the app. It's all coupled under one clean user experience. And the last screen here to keep things simple is your settings, right? So you have your account, you have build your profile, which will answer a series of different questions on building your data intelligence effectively. And that gets you to earn more because the more you build your profile, the more you engage, the ability for you to earn more as you are on the platform. That's the whole goal. You'll be able to see your data. You'll be able to see how you want to export that data. There's going to be a lot of cool things built into this to make sure that the user has full control and full access. They will have other, support features and mechanisms in there as well, along with share a friend. So the idea here, we want to make this simple. We want to make this clean. We want to make sure that anybody who comes in for crypto the first time, this might be one of their first touch points. This might be the first time they actually earn crypto. And we want to make sure that we can onboard millions of users in the most frictionless way. That's always been our goal. So that's been a bit of a teaser. I'll hand it off to the other guys here to talk about it. And you saw it first.
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah, go ahead, Mikey.
No, sorry, I'm just excited. I think that from day one, our thesis was always how do we make this as easy as possible. And, over the last, I guess, 9-10 months, coming to the realization that this is true frictionless. This is, I've used it as an example before on these AMAs, but if my mom was to download this, she would be earning crypto right away and she did not have to go to an exchange or do anything of that sort, right? So that's what excites me. We're sticking true to our thesis of adoption. And what better way to do it than through this method, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the driving force here is to keep this as simple as we could possibly keep it. And the boys have done a great job in designing this and building it. And, we're always, struggling with timing. And it was always a question of, how fast can we do this? We talk about Genesis, we talk about these different ideas, but all came together here very quickly. And the fact that we said, let's go ahead and let's do this now, as opposed to over a period of time. And I think that's going to resonate with the crypto community. We believe we're doing something that is pretty special in the crypto community. We're actually bringing value to a utility, which we think is pretty cool. And the fact that you can come onto our platform and start earning crypto for your data, we think is really, really, really great.